Hello, my name is Tim Valentiner. I'm Vice President of Global Strategic Sourcing for dōTERRA, and I'm excited to share with you some facts and insights about our dōTERRA sourcing for frankincense resins and oils, because our blend is really the best in the world. And we're excited to be able to have this as our 200 PV promo again in December. dōTERRA's frankincense essential oil is a proprietary blend of 4 species of frankincense resins sourced from Northeast Africa and the Arabian Peninsula. These are Boswellia carteri and Boswellia freriana from Somaliland, Boswellia peperifera from Ethiopia, and Boswellia sacra from Oman. We source from multiple locations to provide our unique certified pure tested grade chemical profile blend of Boswellia essential oils, because this sourcing strategy ensures that the resins are harvested from the regions where each Boswellia species grows best, while helping to diversify supply pressure on any single frankincense species. But through this sourcing strategy, we are so excited that we are able to empower over 7,600 people with jobs, regular ongoing jobs, through harvesting, sorting, and everything involved in the supply chain. The income from this supports almost 33,000 people in these different regions. And then if we look at the social impact projects that we've been able to implement, primarily the Sanag Specialty Hospital in Somaliland, we're able to lift and improve lives for almost 600,000 people. Now, frankincense resins have been widely sought for thousands of years, and these trees grow in some of the poorest and most underdeveloped countries in the world. This lack of development and regulation can unfortunately lead to exploitative conditions in the supply chain, incentive to overharvest, and unhealthy conditions for both the harvesters and the frankincense trees. And this pressure on the ecological system is threatening some of the longevity of the trees in the surrounding biome. But in our pursuit of purity, dōTERRA understands the need for sustainable and responsible sourcing supply chains for our frankincense resins, and continues to be a significant leader in driving solutions to help these Boswellia trees thrive for generations to come. dōTERRA is proud to be a leading supporter in research and sustainability initiatives to protect these sacred and historic trees. Our key partners are working closely with the harvesting communities for continuously improving traceability and transparency, but also to help with harvesting practices and training for the harvesters, that they can understand and ensure that these trees can continue to thrive for generations. They're also designed to enhance the tree health and their longevity. We're also leading the charge in terms of propagation initiatives, growing baby frankincense trees, having developed some of the first nurseries in harvesting areas, which will critically help to ensure the long-term viability and sustainability of the Boswellia species. For example, in Oman, our Boswellia sacra partner is actively engaged in sustainability through regularly monitoring trees to ensure sustainable harvesting practices, as well as running the largest private frankincense nursery and plantation in Oman, with now over 3,200 trees planted. And of those, 2,000 are more than a year old and thriving. These propagation efforts will eventually take pressure off of existing Boswellia trees and help with replenishing their population. In Ethiopia, where dōTERRA sources are peperifera, overharvesting of resin is not the principal issue negatively affecting the trees. It is rather land conversion or cutting down trees to clear space for farming, residential, or other commercial purposes. And for that reason, dōTERRA is also actively investigating how to best support the reforestation of Boswellia peperifera trees, and is developing a propagation program to revitalize the frankincense tree population in Ethiopia, with a few hundred cuttings already planted in Shirkole area as part of an initial program and scaling up later to other areas. Now in Somaliland, we're involved with propagation as well, and having a nursery that is actually right next door to the Sanag Specialty Hospital. This nursery also contains tree cuttings that have been growing in a nursery setting and will be transplanted back to the original growing areas from the landowners from which they came. And this is all in the same efforts to help replenish and revitalize these Boswellia forests for many generations to come. With our Sanag Specialty Hospital that's serving now over an area where almost 600,000 people live, and it truly is providing critical services. Somaliland's primary frankincense harvesting region is in the Sanag region, and this is exactly where the hospital is located. Since its inception, its opening in May of 2021, It has served nearly 20,000 patients as of October 2023. Over 450 surgical procedures, over 417 babies have now been delivered at this hospital. Over 5,700 patients have been attended to with antenatal care through different campaigns, even outreach campaigns outside of the region of the hospital where some people might have a difficulty coming to the hospital itself. And they also have other services that they are providing, including training for midwives and other staff just to help raise and lift this community that is in such need, but we are so committed to providing these services and help because this is really the heart of where so many of these Boswellia, Carteri, and myrrh and other trees are located. We're so grateful for all of you and what you do to help us share this message about why our frankincense blend is so unique and different and effective, but also know that you are an important part of all of these sustainability initiatives and efforts that we are doing globally to help protect these trees and ensure that we can make they're around for a very, very long time. Please know how important you are in all of this with us. By teaching and educating and using frankincense, you are helping everyone that's on the other side of the bottle that works so hard to harvest, collect, sort, and bring these oils to us that are from some of the most difficult areas of the world in which to operate. But it's because of these great efforts, we're able to have one of the most precious oils available to us, and you using, teaching, educating, and ensuring the world knows about dōTERRA's frankincense oil is so critically important. So thank you so much for all that you do to help ensure everything we are able to do on the other side of the bottle.